In every corner of our planet, from the sun-scorched plain to the deepest, darkest oceans, a constant drama is unfolding. It is a story not of good versus evil, but of survival. Life in all its magnificent diversity is locked in a perpetual contest for resources, for territory, for the very chance to continue its lineage. These are not simple squabbles, they are ancient ingrained conflicts, honed by millions of years of evolution. Here, every movement, every strategy, every ounce of strength can mean the difference between life and death. Welcome to our countdown of the wildest rivalries in the animal kingdom. The scenes you are about to witness are as real and raw as nature itself. We have sought out moments of profound struggle and breathtaking power, captured with patience and respect for the creatures involved. There are no staged battles here, only the authentic, unfiltered reality of the wild. It is a world where alliances are fleeting, and rivalries are eternal, a world of instinct and impulse. Prepare to see the natural world as you have never seen it before. So let us begin our journey into these epic confrontations. From the clash of titans on the African savanna to the silent, deadly duels fought beneath the waves, these are the stories of nature's greatest adversaries. Number 9. On the vast open plains of Africa, an ancient feud plays out under the relentless sun. Royalty versus rebellion. The magnificent lion and the spotted hyena. The lion, with its sheer power and majestic presence, is the undisputed king of this domain. The spotted hyena, often misunderstood as mere scavengers, they are in fact incredibly intelligent and successful hunters. Their social structure is a matriarchal society, complex and ruthlessly efficient. They possess bone-crushing jaws, one of the most powerful bites in the animal kingdom. They do not simply wait for leftovers, they create their own opportunities. The true battle begins when these two powers collide. A lion pride on a fresh kill is a magnet for a hyena clan. The lions will stand their ground, the males using their size to intimidate. But the hyenas have the advantage of numbers and relentless persistence. They will harry the lions, nipping and rushing in, testing for any sign of weakness. It is a war of attrition, a psychological battle as much as a physical one, where a hard-won meal can be stolen in a moment of chaos, perpetuating a rivalry as old as the savanna itself. But if you think that's intense, wait until you see what happens when the fastest land animal meets its match. Number 8. The grasslands of Africa set the stage for one of nature's most iconic dramas, the breathtaking pursuit between the cheetah and the gazelle. The cheetah, the fastest land animal on Earth, is a marvel of biological engineering. Every muscle, every sinew is honed for this single purpose. Its quarry, the gazelle, may not possess the cheetah's outright velocity, but it has its own remarkable set of skills. This high-speed dance is a dizzying display of athleticism, a duel of power versus maneuverability. The chase is an event of immense physical cost for the cheetah. It can only be maintained for a very short period. If the gazelle can evade the initial explosive rush and prolong the chase, its chances of escape increase dramatically. Number 7. In the dense bush and open savannas, two of the world's largest land animals coexist, but not always peacefully. The African elephant, intelligent and social, moves in large family herds led by a wise matriarch. They shape the very landscape they inhabit, felling trees and digging for water. The rhinoceros, by contrast, is a more solitary and primitive beast, a relic from a bygone age. Rhinos are notoriously short-tempered and territorial, particularly the black rhino. A waterhole, a vital resource in the dry season, can become a flashpoint for conflict. When these two giants do confront one another, it is a spectacle of immense power. The clash is a shoving match of epic proportions, a contest of brute force. An elephant's tusks can inflict terrible wounds, but a rhino's horn can be just as deadly. Usually one will yield to the other, a fragile truce established. But when tempers flare, these confrontations serve as a dramatic reminder of the power that still walks the earth. From the dusty plains to the murky waters, our next rivalries take us to where two of Africa's most dangerous creatures rule their liquid domain. Number 6. The tranquil waters of Africa's rivers and lakes conceal a deadly tension. The Nile crocodile is a patient, ancient predator. Perfectly camouflaged, it can lie motionless for hours. The hippopotamus, despite its comical and placid appearance, is arguably the most dangerous large animal in Africa. Fiercely territorial and unpredictable, a bull hippo will defend its stretch of river with extreme aggression. Its vast mouth can open to an astonishing 150 degrees, armed with enormous, razor-sharp canine tusks. These are deadly weapons capable of biting a crocodile in half or puncturing a small boat with ease. The conflict between them is inevitable. Both species share the same habitat and their territories frequently overlap. A protective mother hippo will not hesitate to attack any crocodile that comes too close to her calf. It is a battle of ambush versus aggression, of gripping jaws versus gaping tusk-filled mouths. Number 5. A rivalry that has been immortalized in myth and legend across the world. The battle between the eagle and the snake. The eagle, a master of the skies, embodies aerial supremacy. With eyesight many times sharper than our own, on the ground below, the snake moves through a different world, one of scent and vibration. It is a creature of stealth and patience, perfectly adapted to its environment. Its primary weapon is the surprise attack. A venomous snake can deliver a fatal bite in a fraction of a second. Spotting its target, the eagle will fold its wings and plummet from the sky in a breathtaking stoop. The attack is a calculated risk. The eagle must use its powerful sharp talons to seize the snake, aiming to grip it behind the head. But the snake is a formidable opponent. It will twist and writhe, attempting to bite its attacker. The battle can be carried into the air, a desperate swirling struggle between two masters of their respective realms. From the skies above to the depths below, our next rivalry takes us to the vast oceans where two apex predators wage the ultimate battle for supremacy. Number 4. In the vast blue expanse of the world's oceans, two apex predators reign supreme. On one side, the great white shark, a solitary and ancient hunter, the embodiment of predatory perfection. On the other, the orca, or killer whale, a highly intelligent social mammal that hunts in coordinated family pods. For a long time it was assumed the great white was the undisputed king of the seas, but recent observations have revealed a surprising and dramatic truth about this deep-sea rivalry. The great white shark is a formidable killing machine, honed by 400 million years of evolution. But the orca represents a different kind of power, the power of intelligence and teamwork. When an orca pod decides to hunt a great white, they employ a stunningly precise and brutal tactic. They work together to flip it onto its back, inducing tonic immobility, a temporary paralysis. In this helpless state, the orcas can attack with precision, often targeting the shark's nutrient-rich liver. These encounters demonstrate that even the ocean's most feared lone predator is no match for the combined intelligence and power of the killer whale family. Number 3. In the wild, untamed landscapes of North America, two top predators share the same territory. The grizzly bear, a solitary behemoth, is the very definition of raw power. Rising up on its hind legs, it can stand over 8 feet tall. With a single swipe of its massive clawed paw, it can break the spine of an elk. What the wolf lacks in individual size and strength, it more than makes up for in numbers, intelligence, and pack cohesion. A wolf pack is a superorganism, a family unit that lives, hunts, and fights as one. Their greatest weapon is their stamina and their numbers. They can pursue prey for miles. When a wolf pack and a grizzly bear meet, it is almost always over a kill. The wolves will use their agility and numbers to harry the bear, darting in from all sides. It is a calculated risk. A single mistake could be fatal for a wolf, but their relentless, coordinated harassment can sometimes be enough to persuade the great bear that the meal is not worth the effort. Number 2. In the scrublands and savannas of Africa and Asia, one of nature's most legendary rivalries plays out with astonishing speed. The cobra, a name that inspires immediate fear, is a master of chemical warfare. When threatened, it rears up and spreads its iconic hood. Then it delivers a lightning-fast strike. Its venom is a potent neurotoxin, designed to paralyze and kill in minutes, but the mongoose seems to defy this rule. This small, slender mammal is a bundle of restless energy and incredible courage. The mongoose's advantage, its breathtaking speed, its incredible agility, and a remarkable resistance to snake venom. The duel is a mesmerizing dance of feints and attacks. The mongoose will circle the cobra, provoking it to strike again and again. Each lunge is met with a split-second dodge. The mongoose waits for a momentary lapse, an opening. When the moment is right, it lunges forward with incredible speed, aiming for the back of the cobra's skull. And number 1, beneath our feet, a war of epic proportions is being waged on a miniature scale. It is a conflict fought not by individuals, but by entire civilizations, numbering in the millions. Termite colonies are fortresses, intricate mounds built from soil and saliva, often baked as hard as concrete. Their greatest enemies are the ants. Ant colonies are nomadic and predatory. They are not builders but conquerors. An ant colony functions as a single massive organism, a flowing river of biting, stinging warriors. When they march, the entire forest floor falls silent as other creatures flee before them. And a termite mound is the ultimate prize. The battle begins when the ant column discovers a termite mound. The ants swarm its base, searching for any crack or ventilation shaft to breach the fortress walls. The termite soldiers block the passages with their bodies, sacrificing themselves to protect the colony. But the ants are relentless. Their sheer numbers eventually overwhelm the defenders. It is total war, a battle of numbers and sacrifice fought in the dark for the survival of the colony. And so our journey through nature's most epic rivalries comes to a close. From the thundering charge of an elephant to the silent, deadly lunge of a cobra, we have witnessed the raw, unfiltered power of the natural world. Which rivalry surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more wild showdowns. The wild continues its endless drama, long after we have turned our cameras away.